Hi, Genki Call here with the Sailing North World event. I have 3 teams to share with you, but first let's go over the scoring. So there will be 3 were sharks that we will be fighting. All 3 of them are worth 5 bait, which as you can see is worth 1 point each. And those are the lowest tier of the scoring that you can get. We also have the Leviathan is worth 8 bait, therefore 8 points. The Deep King is worth 9 bait, therefore 9 points. And the Megavore drops 1 scale, which is worth 10 points. Now, Megavore also will drop a variable number of scales, so it's going to vary. So you may have more, you may have less, but either way, going for Megavore is going to be your best bet. You need to fight the Deep King before Leviathan and save the were sharks. Don't fight them unless you just have to. Now I'm going to go in the shop. I've already bought 1 tier. We'll buy the 2nd tier here. I'm not going to buy beyond that until after I finish recording, because I figure not everybody has enough gems to do more than the 2 tiers. Let's see. So for the first team, of course, we're going to go for the Deep King first because he's worth more points than Leviathan. The first team I have for you here is the Arboreal Crystal. Let me get over here. Arboreal Crystal. This is lower tier troops. So we've got the Mantis Shrimp, who does true damage and knocks them to the last position, which is important because the Hammerhead is going to do damage to the enemy in the last position, and if the enemy is damaged, he's going to do double damage. So my thought is I hit him first with the Mantis Shrimp, then I follow up with the Hammerhead, who's going to do double damage to them. Their Mermaid is going to help gather some mana by exploding gems, plus that's quite a bit of damage that she does. Let me see, I forgot to even look at the traits of these things. Water Link is awesome. Extra blue mana from blue gem matches for the team. And 1 mana for each blue ally, which is also awesome. Mantis Shrimp starts with 50% mana, which is great. As for the Arboreal Crystal, I know not everybody has that weapon. So, what I would recommend is that you do a search in here for a summon and put in whichever one of these weapons you like. Doesn't really matter, just pick the one that you like the most, pop it on in there, make sure that you upgrade or update the banner if there's a clash there, like if you are going to use the Cobaltine Wand or the Jar of Eyes, you're going to not want to have a minus green on here. So this is what I've got for the first team. Let's take it in there. I have not tried this out. I'm going to switch this out and take off the medal of Nisha. I'll put on 2 medals of seasons because hopefully you've been in a guild long enough to have those. And then I will put in the badge of strife. Now the badge is only boosting spell damage. There is no buff to skull damage, which means that Nimue is not really going to be a great idea or a great fit for this particular event, even though she's available. The Deep King is going to be on my next 2 teams, so let's go ahead and do this battle real quick. And he is an awesome troop. I really love him. He's going to be great for this event. So, you know, right now it's not really going to matter because this is just going to one-shot everything. So we'll do this. Didn't really need to do that, but go ahead and kill this guy. You know what? I'll do at least 2 battles with each of these teams, just so we can try and get an idea of the leveling on this stuff. So 9 bait. And then avoid the were sharks if at all possible. Let's see, the Deep King is worth more than Leviathan, so we will stick with him. Valraven! Ooh, I do love getting the Valravens. Let's go ahead and take care of him real quick. They did fix lycanthropy so that if a Valraven or gnome or whatever gets transformed by lycanthropy, it will still count. So even if he had transformed with that lycanthropy, I'm trying not to say bad words, even if it had transformed, I still would have gotten my event sigils, but I don't want them to transform. So let's do one more with this team. Let's see how it goes. Again, I'm too early level for it to really make any difference at this point. You're not really going to be able to see how this works until I'm higher level. So, you know, I might end up just buying more levels so you can see. I'm not sure at this point. It is getting rather late where I am. Or it's early in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, it's almost 2:30. 2:30 in the morning. But I like to get these videos out to you as quickly as I can so that you will have them for the day. I know it's not 2:30 in the morning where a lot of you are. Okay, so I'm going to do one more battle with this and then we will switch out to the next team. Make sure I've got that ready to go. Okie dokie. Oh, the Deep King is really dangerous, so we'll take him. And then that would have taken him out anyway. Let's see. He also does splash damage. Hammerhead is a pain in the rear because he is a great tank. Hammerhead? Hammerclaw, my bad. Okie dokie, let's see. We'll do that. And we'll do this. And yep, we'll take out the tank. Sea Witch does nothing except, well, I guess she does do a little bit, but she generates mana. So let's take him out as he's going to do some actual damage. And see that oh, by the way, I should mention that I am using Tide Collar at this point because I need it. I need to have a Merlantis team for campaign, and I should go make sure that these are all Merlantis troops, actually, because I know we can use Black Hawk too. Okay, Merfolk Bane. Let me go grab that real quickly. Let me use proper grammar here because that's what I like to do. Ha ha ha. Okay, we'll got that, and go over here to tasks. Kill those. Okay, Tide Collar hero. I need to use Tide Collar anyway. Merlantis chat. Ooh. I'm not using a Merlantis team right now. Okay, that's alright. I still have 2 more teams to show you, and maybe they'll count. Haha. Did I open that? Okay, here we go. Go back into our world event. Fight. Megavore! Let's look at the next team here. Paste. So, I just mentioned the Sea Witch. She is here to generate blue and brown gems for the Deep King. Of course, now Rope Dart is an interesting choice for here, but it eliminates all armor from the enemy and deals damage to them and pulls them to the first position. You know, if you don't like this weapon in here, you can try another one. Actually, what I was going to say is that you can mix and match between the 3 teams that I'm putting up here and see what works best for you. See what you like the most. Actually using 2 Deep Kings is going to be a great idea for any of this. If you've got more than 1 Deep King, he's a fantastic troop. Let me show you what he does. 46 true splash damage to 2 random enemies and submerges himself and a random ally. So splash damage, if you are unaware, he does heavy splash damage, which means he's going to, well, I'll show you in the battle because that will make more sense, because then I have a visual. So let's go ahead and go in here and I'll show you real quick what he does. I'm picking up some bad grammar from the internet. So if I were to cast on the Valraven right now, he'd do full damage to the Valraven and half damage to the Axolotl and Megavore. Let me see. Okay, we'll take the blue. And I'm going to take out the Megavore. Megavore is really dangerous because of this right here. Every time there's a match 4+, he has a chance to take out the last troop on your team. And he also strips the armor from the entire team as well. So he's actually going to be on the next team I show you. And I should have taken him out first to make sure that he doesn't get any match 4s, but it doesn't really matter at this point because we're early enough on that they're not going to be a problem. 1 scale. Also wanted to mention that there is no scaling to the point values on this event, so staying the lowest level possible with the highest rarity is going to be the best. I'm not going for the Leviathan because he gives less points than the Deep King, however. So, let's go for the Deep King here, and I'll show you what the rest of these troops do because I digressed and I went off on a tangent and forgot to show you what they do. So, we've got the Deep King in here. I'm probably going to end up just forgetting about using the Sea Witch or maybe the Merlion. I don't know at this point till I get higher in here, but she's going to be creating mana and giving life to an ally. I'll probably give it to the whoever is in front, which I may change at some point. And then I think I already showed you that. So her traits don't really matter all that much in this event. His traits don't matter that much unless he ends up in the front of the team, in which case he will do 1.5 times damage. So he'll do half again as much damage. And then we've got the Merlion, who does damage to an enemy and a random enemy, and he deals double damage if they're silenced. And he silences them. So, look, I don't have him traded. I should do that. Although, it doesn't really matter at the moment. So, although I could get him... yeah, I'm just kind of talking to myself. I should get him traded so that he will be impervious to... I'll take the Deep King out. Impervious to mana. Or not mana. Lycanthropy. Lycanthropy is what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out. Ugh. Oh look, we've got a moo cow over there now. Oh yes, I said I'd do this one. Holy cow, look at my stats. Take her out. Okay. Boom. Jaws. So the Merlion, I think, is going to be really good for the event. It does a nice amount of damage. It silences so that it can't hurt you except with skulls. And let's see, don't want those. We'll do the Leviathan. Edit teams. I'm going to go ahead and trait him. Yeah, that's fine. I have plenty of Orbs of Wisdom, but I've got plenty of trait stones as well. Alright, so let me see. I never updated the banner when I was putting these things together, so let me do that really quickly here so I make sure and give you a good team code to use. So I want ++ blue. Nope, we don't want -red. That would do... That would... I'm actually liking... Nope, not minus red. Pay attention. Not -red. Yellow, which I've already got. No green. Yeah, I like that one. There, except it's minus yellow. Never mind. Okay, we'll do that one. That will do. Let me grab that team code for you real quickly here, and I will go... Wait, what? Genki said, what? You silly thing. Don't poop out on me here. Trying to get some stuff done. I got things to do. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me see. We'll do this. Probably should have taken some yellow so that the Valraven can't have it. Do not want him running away. Oh, yep, Leviathan. I don't like him. do one more battle with this team, and then I will show you my high tier team. Leviathan again. Yep, let's take the Leviathan out once again. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the campaign really quickly here and grab that. Get it moved on to something else. Hunting Megavore. Of course hunting Megavore, because I've already beat him once. Okay, and this is a Merlantis team, so that's nice. That's going to help with my campaign. Let's see. Guild, sailing north. Fight! Oh, Wereshark, yay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with this team for a little bit. At least one more battle here. The next team I have to show you has Megavore on it, and Megavore is not a Merlantis troop. I don't remember what Wereshark does. I already forgot. Oh, Devour. Okay. Well, you can go away. I don't like getting devoured. It's no fun. Let's see. Mantis Shrimp does true damage. I'll do that. You know, early on in these levels, I would recommend doing 2 Deep Kings, and you could add the Sea Witch in if you start having trouble keeping your hero alive. I think that would be good. Alright, here's Megavore. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch, paste. Guess what? Megavore is immune to Devour. Can I take him out? Can I take him out with an insta-kill? I'm not sure. It doesn't say here specifically whether or not it will prevent that, because it's not a Devourer that he does. Alright, so Three Sisters is the class weapon for Tidecaller. It does heavy splash damage boosted by all blue allies, which is everyone, and that's a ×4 boost ratio, which is awesome. And if an enemy dies, gives 3 magic to all allies and submerge them. Let me show you the upgrades on this while I've got it here. Armor, attack, magic, attack, attack. Gain 4 life, cleanse myself, deal 5 damage to the second enemy, gain 1 magic, and give all allies 2 life. Alright, and like I said, if you don't have some of these weapons, just mix and match and see what works for you. Also was thinking that Dawnbringer might be fun in this event. I just crafted it a few weeks ago. I know a lot of people were able to craft it over this crazy gnome weekend, so that's something else to consider. I obviously haven't tried it yet. I just thought of it not too long ago, actually. Heavy splash damage. Even with just 1 badge, it did that much of a boost. How nice. Nice. Okay, let's go back here. We're going to grab this real quickly. Using lots of blue gems. This is why it's best to keep up with the campaign tasks and do them every week instead of letting them get behind, because they do tie into the current world event. Okay, Deep King. I'm still sticking with the Deep King even though he's higher level because he gives more points. And I really should move another Deep King in here for now. I think that would be much better at this point. Let's see. Stop moving the mouse around so much. Make people dizzy. Wow, that did not do as much damage as I thought. Huh. Plus 28, I mean, that's pretty good actually. It's just that the Deep King does so much damage that it was really noticeable what the difference was. Megavore. Take that one out. Yeah, get rid of the Deep King, I don't like him. Now, the Mershark does true damage, splash damage as well, but it's not nearly as much as the Deep King does. I'll go ahead and do that because she needs to be healed anyway. Let's do one more of these and then we'll finish up the video for now. I don't think I have anything else to show you. Be sure to check out the previous video I put up this evening or morning. Morning actually, because it is Appreciation Week for the members of Gems of War, and they're giving us presents. So be sure to check that out. You don't want to miss out on your freebies because they're pretty awesome. Okay. Take the purple, I suppose. Go ahead and heal her up. And we will take out the only one that has... Actually, it wouldn't have mattered. So Megavore eliminates all armor from all enemies, so it wouldn't have mattered which one I had targeted. That. And take him out with the Deep King. Oh, not quite. Alright. Alright. That is all I have for you today. Maybe I'll have something better later in the week. I never know if I'm going to change things up. But I hope that this has been helpful for you. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.